Yo, boys, back with another video. Today we're gonna be playing the good old-fashioned PM Hunter, and um, honestly, the games were pretty solid. Now, 2 games in a row, I had people leave. I think people are just they're getting like super angry because I think it comes down to healers are doing it, and then you have the melees that are doing it. Because like if you're a caster, you're really the only people having fun. A melee and a healer is not gonna have fun unless you're casting, as in like a BM Hunter, a warlock, you know, a shadow priest, something like that. So, he ends up fading my trap like usual. I don't even try to attempt trap. Now, what I've learned is you kind of have to stun trap, or if you don't stun trap, you usually have to just disorient and then DR trap. It's not even worth like sitting there waiting. It's like it's more worth for you to just pump out damage. So, it's pretty much my first games on, you know, BM Hunter. I've been doing some twos, but not much of solo shuffle. So I'm pretty much just PVing like everyone else. Pretty much just, get the trap right there. I don't know if we get trinket. It looks like he's holding it because he pre-PS the trap. He gets a full fear off that. Insane. And pretty much we're just pumping him. Now I'm pretty geared on this hunter. I'm basically full geared. So if you're wondering why I'm pumping out so much damn, I have 4 set and I'm super geared. So like overall my damage is gonna be insane. Like my kill commands are gonna be hitting, especially on an evoker, they're hitting him for like 30% per kill command. So it's like insane broken damage. Like I'm just constantly just destroying him. So as you can see, I in-cap trap and we pretty much just win off of it because you're gonna be able to kill somebody really quick in a solo shovel. Because I'm not. It's not like I'm playing on my rogue where I have to rely on CC to win. I can kind of just PvE and do whatever I want. Now the one downfall to playing a hunter and not a warlock. Now I've been trying demo lock, but I've still kind of been gearing him. Now I don't understand some stuff like for some reason I just don't do as much damage as I think I'm doing. I think it's maybe because I'm getting like focused or my healers aren't able to heal enough to where I'm not able to cast and get precog, but it just feels like I don't do any damage. Now when my tower comes out it does deso dam, but like overall it doesn't, and obviously I know demos are insanely broken, so I'll figure out what I'm doing wrong, but until then I don't really care. But yeah, pretty much all I do is just cap my characters, and this is all I'm doing is just getting vaults for my characters and logging off. I haven't really wanted to push on anybody yet. It's kind of just been, insanely boring. That's all it really comes down to. Um, I don't really want to play my main, and I don't want to play my alt rogue because it's just like I'm not really trying to put myself through that and just do negative damage. Now I might run one dance and try that out. Maybe then I'll be able to kill something and I'll try it out because it's looking solid, but the problem is it's like it's gonna be you're gonna lose out on a lot of CC. Maybe it's not good high rating or high rated, but it's probably good low rating, like 2200 and below. But like having that extra damage just to be able to kill something, I don't know. I'm gonna have to try it out and see. But like, it's kind of getting annoying when you click every CD and my hunter does 10 times my like it's just crazy that every other class that I play, when they actually click damage, you actually do damage, but when you click damage on a rogue, I swear you do not feel like you are playing the game. So like, it do be like that, but as you can see, we end up getting the Trapianta, and most of these classes that I'm playing, most of the meta you'll start to notice is it's PvE to win. So like as you can see, I'm pretty much just sitting here not doing much. There's not much to it. You're just PvEing. Like most of the classes I play are just complete PvE. Like Warlock, Hunter, DH. What else do I got? I think that's most of the PvE specs that I have. I don't really have a warrior yet. I didn't really play on him. And all my other characters are usually healers. Now I have Windwalker. Windwalker's honestly kind of PvE. Not really though, because you die in a global, and then on top of that, it's like off of your, your keeper, or I don't know, I think it's keepers. Off your like 100 or 50% more crit, you pretty much can't do much. You're pretty much just Fist of Fury for like little small hits. But overall, Windwalker burst damage is pretty decent. You just die really, really quick. But this is also a low MMR game. These are like 1800. Like I said, I haven't really pushed. All my characters are super low. So I'm just at this point I'm just capping them and I'm waiting for stuff to get nerfed before I actually want to play. And I don't really enjoy playing these classes that much. Like they're fun, but they're not fun at the same time. It's like I don't really like sitting at like I have just so much stuff I have to do to where like if I log on for an hour, I get that like if I log on for 3 hours a day, at that point I'm getting the queue maybe two solo shuffles, and that's not even that's like one cap or that's two vaults for one character, and that's if you sit there for two in a row for 30 minutes to 40 minutes, and I'm not doing that. So I just don't have that time, and I'm just no. I refuse to sit there for 30 minutes for a queue at 1800. That gives me 100 CR. So yeah, it's not worth. So pretty much I just queue these whenever like I don't have arenas or anything to play. Because arenas do get bored. Like twos just get really boring because it's the same two comps. And if you're not playing a meta comp, you're just gonna get smacked in the face by like a backpedaling hunter or a warrior or something like that. It's usually how it goes. Or a DH or a DK. Actually, probably not a DK, not yet. Not until they get buffed. I think on Tuesday they get buffed. And H-Pals get buffed. But, yeah, well, that's all there is to it. Now, if you guys want to see healer POV, I have a bunch of healers I've been playing on. Now, I haven't really been doing solo shuffle on them. Like I said, I have like, we went like 20 and 3 when we were playing Holy Priest DH. I had my friend that just came back to Dragonflight. He had blue gear on, and we were absolutely destroying all the way up to like 2100 MMR. So I have a bunch of those games that I'm probably going to post tomorrow. But otherwise, I don't really do much. I'm not going to lie. I'm not really on the game that often anymore. I've just been working. Obviously, I still have yet to go through my surgery. So, that's already, an L. And then I had my 21st birthday today, or, July 9th. So now I'm 21. Now we can get the good old fashioned drinkiantes legally, that is. So I'm able to do that. So that's nice. But yeah, not gonna lie, it's pretty lame. It has not been enjoyable. I really wish they would actually like tune some classes, or honestly, just do this. If you're not gonna tune anything, make everything broken. Just make it season two of Shadowlands where everything's broken. Everything. Melee cleaves, casters, and everything. Setup comp should always be the best. Everyone agrees with this. A setup comp should always be better than a comp that sits there in PvEs. For example, a warlock and an SP should not be doing better than an RMP or a jungle or something in that instance. A setup comps just have to be the best, or else nobody's going to play them. And you're not going to play a setup comp. You're not going to do all that work to do a setup when you're doing, when it's not for anything. What's the point of doing that? Because, like, right now, if you don't have a Shadow Priest or you don't have a Demo Lock, you guys saw in the tournament, uh, I mean, other than, having the boomies, I mean, Peekaboo versus Trill's team, even though Trill was legit running one dance, I don't know how you lose to a rogue running one dance, which is pretty sad, but, you know, just, all I'm saying is, it just comes down to boomy diff. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Wiz wasn't on his. He wasn't on his SP. He was having a bad day. Now he might not have been playing terrible, but the only other excuse is it was a rogue diff, and I don't believe it was a rogue diff, because it's Peekaboo. Even though like Peekaboo is my arch enemy, which I don't really hate him, but I don't really like him either. I think the worst one would be Novellin X. He's my arch enemy in reality, but Peekaboo is like that too. But You know, it's pretty boring. I'm not lying. Now I play regardless because I'm addicted, but like anybody that's not addicted, I feel like can just quit the game super easily. Now it's not too bad if you're playing a meta class. Like it's not bad enough to where it's like it's just demo lock every game, but it's like it comes down to just it's been so long since a class has been nerfed to where it just like it just gets boring. Like the main class you play, they get nerfed 4 times in a row. So like Sub Rogue got Secret Tech nerfed 4 times in a row on top of other things, and then a Warlock doesn't get touched for the entire since season three. Warlock's been the meta since season three of Shadowlands. It has yet to not be the meta, and it's just never gotten touched. It's like they're allergic to like nerfing PvE specs. Like they have to have them be the meta, or else it's just the game just they just. I feel what happens is they want to just do less work because if you just put PvE specs in, they don't have to do any setups. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. They nerf setups in general. So like it's all based around PvE. That's all this game is now. It's just PvE 4 days. And as you can see, this whole time I'm just talking, I'm just in-cap trapping. Even if it's DR'd, getting that 3 seconds of CC, well, it equals out to like 5 or 6 seconds because the in-cap's 3 seconds, the trap's like 2.5. So it ends up like 5 seconds. So like you're still getting them, you're basically getting a trap every time. As long as you just don't do it instantly. Like you want to do it at the end of the in-cap, then you're still getting 5 seconds worth of CC. And that's what I do. Because like that's the best way. You're never. They have so much stuff to get out of traps. This guy ends up dying off the full fear, which is insane. Good fear by my guy. But you know, yeah, I'm not really gonna be posting much rogue. I haven't really played any rogue mage at all. Like other than the beginning of the season. I am not touching that spec. If you wonder why you don't see any more rogues, not only is it terrible in solo shuffle, assassination's not viable, outlaw's not viable, sub's viable, but it's just completely boring. Like the moment you face a demo lock and the moment something has pets or totems or anything, it counteracts your secret tech, and it is physically impossible to 190 somebody. It's not possible. So it just comes down to that, and the meta's demo lock, BM hunter, demo lock, Resto Sham. It's like those type of metas just like no, no, not fun, not fun to me, not fun to me. But yeah, if you guys are wondering why I'm not playing Rogue, it's pretty obvious. I say it every video that I despise Rogue and out of all. I think it's like the worst spec, like the worst class in the game. I think it's just the most worthless class. You do all this setup for like 0 damage. It's not worth. And you can't even sap off your blind unless you cheap shot. Imagine doing that. I can't believe they still haven't reversed that. Imagine doing that. What a bunch of worthless skium. But yeah, pretty much this is the end of the video. I think we go 6-0 here. I end up almost dying here actually, like barely live with pet sack. I end up walling and we end up killing this guy. But hopefully you guys enjoy these type of videos. Obviously I'm just talking over some gameplay. That's pretty much all I'd be doing because it's 5 a.m. here and I'm ready to go to bed. And that's all there is to it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. As you can see, we're pretty much just gonna trap this guy, and there's nothing he can do. He has mind games on him, and the moment I get out of this, he's pretty much just dead. Everything's dying. So GG's. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. And you can continue to watch, and we can observe the PVE. And he's almost dead. He's dying here. I've never just been able to click so much damn in my life. He's dead. He's dead. Goodbye, y'all. I just said y'all. Adios. GG's.